The flowers on the roadside was really my wife, Ginger's, idea, and her second son, Chris, who's the lawyer flower grower for his mom. They wanted to continue to beautify the entrance and exit of Houma. And I think they did a wonderful job. That whole half mile of flowers on the roadside was something that my wife wanted to do. She's a member of the garden club.
They say the garden is monstrous. So every day is Jonathan or somebody bringing you, I was going to say a basket, but is it a wagon?
Depends on how many they pick that day.
But there's always something, right?
Yes.
And how does it make you feel when, I think Chris said 10% goes to the family and 90% goes to everybody else. Y'all always enjoyed giving, haven't you?
Yes. We like to share with others.
Makes you happy, doesn't it?
Yes. I grew up loving flowers and plants. My mom planted flowers. There were a lot of them around the house. Luckily, we have lots of help here.
What's your favorite vegetable that's planted? What do you like the most?
You have to think about that. I like them all.
And what about the wildflowers? Paige said her favorite color was the orange. What's your favorite color?
I think mine are the purple.
When you drive through the gates and you see all the crepe myrtles and the different flowers that are grown on, you're really passionate about that, aren't you?
Yes.
The agricultural stuff, I've been doing it since I was 14, 15-year-old around here and just stuck with it. And as she points her finger or they suggest, we get it done. It all kind of runs together. I guess we've got, you name it, an acre of okra, an acre of sweet corn, 200 tomato plants, 10 different squash varieties, a dozen different watermelons, maturing all through the summer, peas, beans. It's a big garden, and the immediate family eats about 10% of it, and it's all given away, workers, friends, family, whomever. It doesn't take a whole lot of time what I do in the day. When it comes to the farm, I'll bounce over late in the morning, bounce over late in the evening, and got a good crew working for us, helping out, and I'm not getting my hands dirty a whole lot, to be honest with you, Martin. Yeah, mom kind of still drives the bus, and she wants wildflowers, she wants live oaks, and she wants pretty fences and new palm trees in the back. We get it done.
When you drive up through the driveway, it's obvious that your mom has a fingerprint on everything because it's beautiful.
Yeah, those crepe myrtles in the drive are beautiful. Yeah, that's all her doing. So.
I enjoy actually going out there, picking everything, bringing it back, and seeing that so many people can have happiness from what we produce over here. It's not just fun, it's one of the coolest things I think I've done. I love planting things from very small seedlings and then watching them grow up into giant plants, like specifically the squash plants. They go from about yay big to probably the size of my whole body. And they're good at the size of your whole body. They're better about the size of your hand, but they'll get that big, yes sir.
So when you see Chris and Mr. Mike, and you've watched them over the years, and Miss Ginger, and you've watched them go through this process, which it is. You don't just wake up one day and have the means to do it. It's a process. Did that sort of sink into you?
Yes, sir. I really think it did. I think it helped me with my work ethic specifically, because now I'm out here nearly every day, about 8 to 5, picking fruits, watering them, doing whatever I need to do at the farm. And yeah, it's definitely carried over to me. Yes, sir. I really think it's mostly about not as much of sitting there and thinking about it, but actually going out and doing it. Because without that, we wouldn't have the garden. Without Chris saying, hey, let's get this show on the road, we'd just be sitting here doing nothing, really.
Oh, I mean, I think it definitely brings joy and happiness to people just on their day. I was actually scrolling yesterday on Facebook, and somebody had posted a picture of them on the buzz and said, wow, who planted these? These are so pretty. And then you know, the thread started, and a lot of people have already noticed it and, you know, coming and going. So I think it brings a little happiness and smile to your face. They really are beautiful.
Does it ever amaze you what they do around here?
Oh, yeah. I mean, you know, every day you just never know what's gonna come my way out of my morning phone calls. I feel like it would be a great shoot to just lay down and, you know, get a cool picture of you just laying in the, bathing in them.
And the yellows seem to be dominant, but if you really
If you get close, yeah.